I'm going to show you my secret creative strategy framework that never fails. When a campaign doesn't stay in line with a larger tactical plan or doesn't sit with the target audience, or worse, you spend a ton of time and money on a campaign that does not even get made, this video is for you. If you've encountered these before, you're probably missing 3 steps in your creative strategy. In this video, learn what creative strategy is and take away this framework I use when writing one. Creative strategy addresses 3 problems. Problem 1, how to articulate the creative idea. Problem 2, how to bridge the disconnect between creative and media. And problem 3, how to execute ideas that live beyond one channel. I'm going to show you what a creative strategy looks like with a case study from Heinz Ketchup's campaign. Creative strategy comes in multiple times throughout a campaign. The moment creative comes up with an idea, creative strategy comes in the form of a platform idea. It solves problem number 1, which is articulating the idea into the real world. It ensures that the idea is consistent across all campaigns and that they are building on each other. Creative strategy also makes sure that everything is well connected. Orchestration solves problem 2 of having a disconnect between creative and media. This is done in the form of a campaign ecosystem with the goal of making all elements of the campaign work together and pointing the audience to the right direction. Now onto problem 3. How do we execute ideas that live beyond one channel? To make sure all executions are in an integrated plan, we use the tactical brief. It makes sure that the idea is built out in a way that the creative is optimized and makes sense for the environment that it is showing up in. What's the platform idea? It's the idea summarized into one sentence. It describes what the brand says and does. It is used to work over multiple campaigns and even multiple years. For Heinz, it is to remind fans in a modern way why everyone loves Heinz ketchup. This could be simplified in 3 key ideas: fans, iconic traits, and a modern take. Here's how their platform idea would look. Orchestration. As stated in the platform idea, Heinz speaks to their fans. They're not explicitly looking to get new people in. The position can only come from an already established, iconic brand for it to work. But a campaign ecosystem is still the key to orchestrate this effectively. Let's use the Heinz Ketchup fraud campaign as an example. Inspired by a Snapchat that caught a restaurant worker replenishing their Heinz bottles with other ketchup, diners who are loyal to the brand felt tricked. Playing with their tagline, "It has to be Heinz," the campaign shows that even restaurant owners know this very well. That's why they commit the crime to make inferior ketchup look more appealing. We've taken an ecosystem from the Framework Factory, which is 50+ frameworks in a document that you get when you sign up to the Strategy Finishing School. For this campaign, we see that there are a number of moving parts with this execution. Print ads in premium magazines, newspaper inserts, and social media activations to encourage fans to tag restaurants that commit ketchup fraud. The iconic traits of the brand, such as the Keystone logo, red color, and bottle shape, are used in the campaign as well. They use this phenomenon to remind fans in a modern way of their status in the ketchup game by playfully putting the act of a crime of fraud, not just plainly leaning into nostalgia. Tactical briefing. Finally, we need to brief in all the executions with tactical brief. This shows how the idea comes to life in all the different channels. We use the get who to buy formula with a small variation of adding the where statement to it. That would be get fans of Heinz ketchup who are irritated when they find out that a diner uses generic ketchup to join the fight against ketchup fraud by asking consumers to tag restaurants that they have caught in the act or suspect of engaging in the practice. Where on Heinz Instagram account so the company can reach out to those restaurants and work with them to find a solution to the ketchup fraud problem. This is just a sneak peek into creative strategy. If you're interested in learning how to become a strategist in advertising, check out my upcoming free workshop. You can also get all my strategy lessons and resources by signing up to be a member of the Strategy Finishing School. All the links discussed are in the description below.